guys, it's Christy with momsconfession.com, and I just want to show you guys what I'm doing for this year's Christmas. Every year I change my colors because I like to change things up and I don't like duplicating. So every year has a theme, and so this year we're doing red, white, and black. Usually I just use a regular green garland wreath, and then I decorate it with decorations that you can find at the dollar store, Walmart, Target, everywhere you can go and find little ornaments and stuff that you can take pieces off and make them into, or hot glue them onto a regular wreath. This year I decided to do things different, because I really like this idea, and I hope you do too. So this year we're doing a ribbon wreath, and so this year, this part is already complete, and I'm working on the other half, and I wanted to show you kind of what I'm doing, even though the instructions are going to be in our blog post. So the colors are here, and these colors I actually picked up last year at Gardenridge on clearance after Christmas, because I really, really liked them. So I try to pick my colors out a year in advance so that I'm not rushing to the store come Christmas time the next year. So this makes it a lot easier. So the first thing I did is there's actually just a wire ring, and this wire ring you could probably find at Lowe's, Home Depot, Michael's, any craft store. My dad actually made mine, and it's about 14 inches in diameter. You can use a 12-inch one too, just the same, and it'll be just as good if you can find one already made. So this one was actually custom made for me. So I just cut the ribbon to about 24 inches in length so that I could have enough room and enough to cover up the area that I wanted to do. So after I tied it, and it's just a basic bow, I tried to make sure that I kept all of the decorative out so that, of course, it shows instead of being this ugly side. So that just is basically cutting it. So there's actually, I think it was 24 pieces, but I'll have that information in the blog post of the actual ribbon tied around the edges. So look for that information in the blog post. The thing that I think I'm going to be questioned about is how I'm getting these pieces to be nice and pretty and fluffy, besides just fluffing them up with your fingers, which can work, but I was having some issues with it actually staying in place. So I actually am using a galvanized wire, and it comes in a little thing like this, and it's very, very, very thin. You can pick this up. I picked mine up at the Dollar Tree. So just cut a piece with your handy dandy wire cutters, and then I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this so that it makes it easier. So you're going to take your 3 pieces. I want this one over here, so I'm pulling it over. I want the white one in the middle, and then I want the red one to be on top. So yeah, I could have put them in that order, but they still wouldn't have been as fluffy. So then I'm taking the wire that I just trimmed off a piece, because we're going to cut this off at the end. I've already trimmed up the other sides, and just feed it through the first one, the next one that's underneath, and then the next one, that last one. And you're going to take it around the back side. So, and get it as close to the bottom as possible, and then just twist it a couple of times. So, and then just leave that hanging off, because you're going to trim it off. So this allows my ribbon to be where I want it instead of where it wants to go. And this is all wire ribbon, so that will help with being able to form it. So the next step is to form the actual loops. So I just fluff mine by creating the loops. And I'm doing this a little bit further off so that it's easier and I don't damage or mess up the ones that I've already done, even though I'm still going to have to touch it up a little. So then, there you go. And you can straighten up those bottom pieces. Like that. And then just fluff it. And I'm working on a flat surface because hanging it on the door was a little bit harder. for me to actually work with it. So for me, working on the kitchen counter actually works better. Then I'm going to take my little wire cutters and just snip that end off. Just throw that away. And I made the pieces longer so that it was easier to work with. And then voila, you have a bow. And then just slide that, not all the way up. There's space in between these. Like I said, all of this can be kind of refluffed after you get it up. And then like this piece is a little bit longer than I want it to be. So at the end, I will be trimming it, but I'll just trim it off. And I'm just doing straight edge cuts. And then you have the next one. And just move on. And then just trim up any of these pieces. Some of these the wire will start coming out. So you'll just trim those pieces off. And then when you're finished, the wreath will look something like this. And then you can hang it on your door and be all festive for the season. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, it's ChristyWithMomsConfession.com, and I hope you'll subscribe because I'm planning on doing a lot more videos. So I'll talk to you guys soon.